back to back to back. We back, make 100 pack, run up 100 sacks. 30 on them, I ain't touching back. All right, we back today, and what I really want to speak on is the overconsumption, the overdoing of reading and watching videos and looking for more information and looking and looking and looking and looking, always looking for some information, right? This is a trap. This is a big trap because you feel like you're doing something. You feel like you're making progress when in reality, progress isn't a thing. There's only now. There's only now. And there's only now. Only now exists. So the such thing as progress is a human concept. The I amness inside you doesn't think that way. Right? But we think we're making progress towards our goals or what we want to achieve when don't get me wrong. You could consume knowledge to be able to get the basics understanding, the basic foundation, and add on top of that. But when you're to a point when you've been doing something or been trying to do something for 3-4 years and you're still in the same fucking spot, my nigga, you don't need to know anything else. There's no more information that could be given. There's not another single sentence that you don't already know. See, and that's the problem. We think we're moving towards something in that way, when the real thing we need to do is study ourselves. Study yourself. Shout out Eric. He really tapped me into this, but really going back and just going back and throughout your whole day and just seeing where your mind goes throughout everything. Like seeing where you do this, where your first initial thought goes to this and where it goes to that, when you go to drink some coffee, when you're driving down the road, when you see this person, what is your initial thought? Study yourself. Know yourself. First know yourself, then drink the wine, then eat the bread. Then go after what you want. Because if you don't know yourself, you don't know what you're getting into. Because whenever you try to choose a new I am, a new being, a new identity, your old self is still there. It's still going to try to survive. And that's when the battle versus you really happens. It's going to try to survive. But if you don't know your enemy, it's going to be way harder. It's doable. Anything's doable. There's not a single person that said you should say someone can't or can do something. You could do anything in your own way. But it will make it easier, 100% easier, if you just study yourself. Because if you know someone's going to throw a right jab at 3 p.m., if you know that's going to come, you're looking for it and you're dodging it. If you know the loops you get into. So you don't go start going into loops. You don't start thinking about this and thinking about that, and you stop. You actually have a playbook a blueprint on yourself. And when you wake up, you can see it come in and be like, yeah, I knew you were coming. I'm still this though. Start applying what you know. Because, bro, there's not enough information in the world. You could have every single, you can know every single fucking detail. Down to the centimeter, right? But if you don't apply none of this shit, it doesn't matter. You got the shiny outside. You know everything, but nothing's really changing in reality. You're cleaning the cup on the outside instead of cleaning internally. So really start studying yourself, and then once you start studying yourself, you will have a way better defense against it. You'll be able to deny, choose B, deny the old, choose new, and then be the new identity you want. So now that you know where it's coming, you can hit weave. Nah, I'm this nigga. Bow, done. Oh, loop Nick. Done. Just like that. I mean, yeah, of course you don't need this. You don't need anything. All you need is yourself. But it makes it so much easier. And then once you start doing that, you start seeing every part of your life reflect that. You start seeing, if you don't understand this, if you don't really truly embody, been able to see this in real time yet, if you go ahead and do that, and your reality will be an exact mirror, perfection. Not a single thing left out. It's perfectly evil. It's perfectly bad. There's no way that bad thing could have happened like that. This outcome and then this outcome and this outcome had to happen just for that to happen, just for me to experience that bad thing. You're gonna see that you really do create the whole thing. And the same way that infinite badness is bad, the infinite ugliness, the same way people manifest that throughout their lives, just switch it around. Weave, nigga. Boom! I'm the greatest. What? And now you it doesn't have the hold it had on you before. You're not absorbed in the old identity. You're on top of it. You're observing it. You're not absorbed in it. You observe it. Say, I'm separate from that. That's not me no more. I choose this. I carry my cross. And I follow the Christ within me. That awareness, that higher identity version of yourself is the Christ awareness. Let me word that a better way. Your awareness is the Christ within you. Your true being. Because your thoughts could go away. Your emotions could go away. They go in, go out. You don't leave with it. Therefore, it's not you. The only thing you could really ever truly be is that awareness, and that's the true Christ within you. That's the co-creator. That's the one selecting reality. And when you let a thought come in, whether it's bad or good, and your Christ awareness sees truth in it, it creates it. So it's not the thoughts that create. It's not the emotions that create. It's that Christ consciousness within you. So you're following that. You're believing in that and choosing to be aware and see truth in the positive, no matter if it's seen to you outside or not. Follow a cross. You put faith. You put conviction. Doesn't matter if it gets fucking terrible. I'll remember him. Will you remember me? I will remember him. Man, if you know, you know. I feel like, I don't know if if you know, you know. If that hits you, it hits you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So yeah, man, then you follow that cross, you go on and you believe and you experience, and it's just feeling good, and it's just peace, and it's just love, and it's just abundance, and it's just it's just heaven. So yeah, man, study yourself.